students, this is for everybody, all grades, kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. You've got a new project to do, and it's from Mrs. Atwood.
Mrs. Atwood!
So we are suspending any new art projects for this week. I know. I know what you're going to ask me.
Why you gotta be like that?
The reason why I have to be like that is because this is a really good project. It's a book cover project. Let me show you the two that I did. Here, let's take a look at them. All right, so these two pictures right here. This first one is Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. And the one on the right is the original, of course. And the one on the left is the one that I made. I used dry pastels on regular paper to get that kind of cloudy look. Then I had black paint, and I used black paint for the wings. And then the nest is just made out of sticks and twigs I found outside. The inside is made of these dark red leaves I found out in the garden. They work pretty good. And then I have a little Marvel action person that I stuck in the middle as the character there. I took a picture of that, put it on my computer, and added all the text that I needed. Here's the second one. This is Cat in a Hat. And for Cat in a Hat, the one on the right's the original. The one on the left is my cat, Rosebud. So I donned her with a little red bow tie that I made out of paper, and then a hat that I made out of paper. It took forever just to get that picture. Forever! And I also put Rosebud in a little small insignia there. Okay, so what do you have to do? Well, Mrs. Atwood...
Mrs. Atwood!
is a genius. She's got all the instructions online for you. I put them on my Google Classroom also. You'll have it there. You'll have a link to this. That's how you've got here. So let's get into what you actually have to do. Let's take a look on the computer. All right. So this is what you're looking at. Got your information up here. Right, you're going to have that in your instructions. Kindergarten, 1st and 2nd graders, you send your book covers to me. You email me those. Email them. I'm going to write email your book covers to me. 3rd, 4th, and 5th, send you book covers? Oh my goodness, I'm a teacher. Send your book covers to Mrs. Atwood.
Mrs. Atwood!
I would say email those. Below you will find the links you need for the book cover challenge. Why is everything chrome? Alright, so the first link right here, this art cover challenge directions, that tells you what you need to do. Here it is in all its glory. So what we would like you to do is first choose your book cover. It could be your favorite book. Should be your favorite book. That would make the most sense, right? You can also choose a children's book cover that you just find visually appealing, right? If your book cover has an elephant on it and you don't have a stuffed animal elephant for it, okay, you could choose a different one. But what I'd really like to see is how can you work around that? What creative ideas, what creative solutions can you think up to stay with that favorite book? All right, when you looked at mine, like how am I going to make that nest? I'm going to go outside. I'm going to go outside and find sticks. So that brings us to number 2. Use people, objects, and materials around your house to recreate the book cover. I used my cat. That's not on the list, but I made my cat a material. Nothing on here is talking about anything outside. Of course you go outside. Get some things outside, bring it in. Broaden your mind. Find some creative solutions. Really be interesting about this. I mean, you could take a picture of yourself or someone else or a group of people, if that's what it takes to create that book cover. You want to recreate the book cover. Recreate it. Number 3, share your recreation with your school librarian and or art teacher, me, through Google or via email. Yes, via email. So this is what we're just talking about. Send it to me. Kindergarten, 1st, 2nd graders, send it to my email. 3rd, 4th, and 5th, send it to Mrs. Atwood's email. And then we do number 4. You're going to look at number 4, but we do number 4. What number 4 is this other link right here. MTPS Cover Copy Challenge. Marlboro Township Public Schools, by the way. So I'm going to click this other one. This is what's going to open up. And you have your book week challenge. You have all the emails right here for everybody. There's Mrs. Atwood.
Mrs. Atwood.
There's me. So you can get our email right off of this presentation. These guys are geniuses. Look at that crew. All those media specialists. Click. So there's your directions again. It's even on the media presentation. Oh, nice. Right? I don't know where that number 1 is. Scary. All right. So second page. And these are the examples that the teachers made for you to take a look at. These are fantastic. I mean, look at this stuff. I mean, that's really, look at it. See? Use the actual boot. Use a stuffed animal. Genius, right? The crayons quit. Actual crayons made all these cute little arms and stuff out of paper. Look at this. For the bottom, just hand wrote it on the lined paper. Genius. This is great. They must have fish in their backyard or a pond. That's awesome. That's really awesome. All right, the good egg. Right? Actually, that's my daughter's nickname, Egg. I'm a little eggplant. Look at it. Look. This is me right here too. I'm lactose intolerant. I got to use the almond milk myself, so I'm with you on this one all the way. Look, didn't have blueberry jam, went with the grape jam. It's awesome. You can just totally do that. Don't have an egg carton with these names on it, just put the name right over. It's a great solution. Listen, it's so great. The monkey fishing. Look, didn't have a pond like right. See, like there's a dock sticking out over the water. Don't need it. Don't need it. It's got the stick. Awesome. Just awesomeness. That is just awesome sauce. Breakdancing. How cool is this? Took a picture of themselves breakdancing. These links on my Google Classroom, I'm going to send it to every grade level. And remember, it's like no new projects this week. This is it. This is what you're going to be doing. So just dive in and go for it. Like really, I'm really wanting to see some really awesome detailed work in here. Seriously. All right, so you know what to do. Make some book covers. Find a great book cover. Reproduce it. Kindergarten 1st and 2nd, send it to me. 3rd, 4th, and 5th, send it to Mrs. Atwood.
Mrs. Atwood.
And use whatever you can find at home, outside. If you do use an animal, do it under parental supervision. And be careful. Yeah, definitely. Oh, and yeah, don't make everything chrome.
Why is everything chrome?